And you know, it's funny. It's like it's close to me, but I'm still like.
I mean, you can show slide by. Right.
Showing. Do you know what time show is? That's like a 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's the peak.
Yeah.
No, all you do is check it out.
Go back to your up.
This guy is awesome. 2 minutes. Great. Awesome. Have you guys done anything fun so far? Have you seen anything? You gonna do a tour?
No, there was a tour they were talking about, but
yeah.
It's really today. Yeah, so a lot of places actually. It's like the Nike something.
Okay.
Is it Nike or Nike?
Sam.
Okay, then you can. I got it.
Oh,
that's for you.
Nike. I'm sorry, I forgot we're here. In America is Nike.
It's actually Nike. No, because the lady's name is Adenike. Nike.
Oh,
Nike.
I thought they were talking about Nike. I was like, nothing. That is a theater, museum.
Yeah, okay, that'd be nice. So basically you're gonna be like lucky access. Are you doing the conservatory center as well?
I think it was on there. I don't know. I said I would. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat outside of the hotel today.
Where have you been?
Suya, that's street meat.
Yeah. Please.
Glover. Well, I think I'm telling you that you know it.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's where the suya every keeps talking about any queen.
Glover.
Yeah, be like Glover. All day, every day. Glover suya, mother suya.
Really?
Yeah.
You come on tape with me.
Yes, actually, depends on the time. Actually,
You two can get some.
Actually, no, this is not a bad idea. I like food too.
What was Legacy last week?
It was in October. We're getting in October.
So I know to come back in October.
Hey. Yes.
What's the name? Obi, but put us here.
Obi. That's right. That's yeah. Got you.
So basically, congratulations. I think you guys, you did a very wonderful job. You got Nigeria on the map. I saw the picture, I saw the flags during the closing ceremony. It was wonderful.
Thank you.
It's trying to make it. This will give a lot of other people encouragement to actually to go further and try something new, go beyond their boundaries as well. So this is a relaxed session. So you guys are all relaxed. So could you just tell us about the Winter Olympics? How was it? What was the experience like?
Nothing. Keep going. Y'all keep. They can tell us about the Winter Olympics.
Yeah. How was it?
The experience.
Other than cold? No, we had a good experience. You know, I think that at first when we got there, it wasn't our first time in South Korea, so I think we had already what the environment was going to be like. However, it's just a lot different because everybody there is there to compete. So the good thing about it though is that everybody was extremely friendly. So it made things like kind of like stepping into that Olympic feeling a little bit more easy. And then of course I think that we just had to take things a day at a time while we were there. And I think that we just kind of embodied everything that we were experiencing and just kind of took it all in because it was the first time that Nigeria was ever going to experience that. And then secondly, it was the first time that her and I had experienced being at the Olympics and Simi as well. So it's our first one. So I think that we just kind of were just soaking it all in and just taking it for what it was.
So how did you guys feel seeing the reception from Nigeria? The whole woo, go girls, it was really amazing. How was it? How was the feeling? Also being on CNN, being on the map as well. How was it?
I think for us it was a very overwhelming feeling, but in a good way. I think that knowing we had all that support, because we didn't know initially how it was going to go from the beginning. I think the biggest hurdle was creating awareness for the sport and educating people on the sport. Because I remember initially everyone was like, "What is bobsled?" And we were like, "No, bobsled." And so I think that we're just super appreciative to have like the outreach and the embrace that we've had from our Nigerian people and future here in Nigeria. I'm not just saying that, I really think it does.
Yeah, because actually I didn't know about that.
Do you not know what it is?
I'm telling you. There's no day in the paper you don't see it. Every day it was always covered. So,
It was amazing.
Yeah, fantastic. Then, where is your favorite destination? I'm sure you guys have traveled to different places, Wakanda.
Wakanda is our next destination.
Please take me with you.
Well, I think a common misconception about Winter Olympians is that we somehow like the cold. We do what we need to do to train and compete in the cold, but I personally like warm climates. Some of my favorite places are where white sands are and beautiful turquoise water is. So I like the Seychelles,
Yes, we can drink like
Zanzibar, places like that. That's what I like.
I aspire to be a world traveler, so I don't have a favorite destination as of yet. But it's coming, so once you guys gotta book my tickets for me.
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll give you amazing.
I think just buy a ticket jacket now. Just anywhere you want to go. Anywhere you want to go.
For me, I think my favorite place to travel is wherever there's good people, good food, and good drinks.
Okay.
That brings me like New Orleans.
Like Mexico. I don't know about New Orleans. It's not that relaxing. It's
Oh,
like,
okay, alright.
I think two of the best places I've been to so far are Doha, Qatar, and Split, Croatia. Beautiful, beautiful water, very serene. Croatia had a really like old, like Renaissance look that was just beautiful, like their castle-like construction, and it was just nice. It was great.
Oh wow, that sounds
It
amazing.
was really nice.
Why did you choose to go there?
I actually didn't. Athletics took me there, and I have a tendency to kind of get lost in the city whenever I have extra time during athletics. And so Doha was during World Indoors, I believe. And then Split was the Continental Cup.
Okay.
And I went there for that.
Okay. If you guys could choose who you could travel with, like your favorite, like you only had one pick of a travel buddy, who would it be?
well, considering that they're all here.
A little Korean love.
You can pick one person?
One person to travel with.
I already know mine. It would be my boyfriend.
I don't know, because I don't have enough adventurous people in my life, no shade. I don't have enough like people who would do like anything, so like it makes my thing a little bit harder.
Okay, you're number 2 then.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably say my sister Chi Chi.
Okay.
She would like she can plan stuff and she can also but she'll do a lot of things and she's like a big foodie too.
Yeah.
So then she's a good person for that.
Okay. Sydney, what about you?
My sister Tayo. We've already traveled to lots of places together.
Because you guys haven't said any of the popular destinations at all.
I like to,
Get out.
Yeah, but I think also we're the type that kind of try to get away from like the cliche places we travel. We want to discover rather than
discovery.
go
Okay.
to what's trending.
Shell.
I'd probably travel with my mom.
Really?
Because my mom is very entertained and entertaining, and she's also a big world traveler. So she's willing to do almost anything, and so she'd be really fun to travel with.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So many awesome places in Nigeria. You guys didn't see. So, where would you like to go to?
Where are they living in?
To be honest, I really want to go to Badagry, and I really want to go to the port where the slaves were.
Point of no return.
The port of no return. Yeah, I really want to go there for sure.
I just went there last year. It was actually really cool because I went to Dakar, Senegal, and Accra, and I saw their slave sites, and I was like, how come I've been to those? And I haven't been to Nigeria, so I went last year, and it was quite cool. But I feel like I still have so much to discover in Nigeria. The times I've been to Nigeria have been more about kind of discovering my family history. So it's basically Lagos Village.
What's your village?
Okay, Messi, and Ekiti, and then
The kitty stand up?
Just to me, we are from the same local government.
Wow! I was like saying you're in the same town.
Yeah.
Wow,
Are
nice.
you fancy?
So really, it's just been those like Lagos, Ibadan, and then the 2 villages, my mom and dad's village in Ekiti. Outside of that, I've been to Abuja, but I really want to go and see so much more in Nigeria.
And there's lots you can explore in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So much.
Okay, then Travelstart is going to be 6 this year.
Yeah, really say yay!
Happy birthday to Buki.
He's not.
Oh, what was the birthday song?
To you.
African style.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you, Okay. And is that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So just one more thing before we go start taking pictures of stuff. First off, thank you guys so much for putting Nigeria on the map. It's something that you literally put on your backs with minimal support in the beginning, but now I hope you guys can feel the love of the entire country. You guys have an amazing team behind you. Shout out to Amina. She's in the back hiding. But like, you guys have an amazing team, and thank you for reigniting innovation, power, and just going ahead and doing things that you never thought that you could do before. So we had an event, or we were part of an event called Slave Festival, which is She Leads Africa's festival that happens sort of once a year. And one of the things that we wanted to do is we wanted to ask the ladies there to send you guys encouragement messages. So we actually collected those for you.
Oh, wow.
They're all here. You guys will get to go home with those. But I just wanted to read sort of 2 that like just really made me like, yeah. And you know, I think it's also ironic that we're doing this this interview now, you know, in Women's History Month. You know, March is Women's History Month, so I think it couldn't be more powerful. So I'm gonna read one out to you, well maybe 2. Let's see how my voice goes. Okay, so the first one is from Jacqueline, and she says, "Ladies, I as a lady am proud of the achievement you all have made so far. Please do not stop here. Keep soaring high, even if it seems like there is a low. Don't stop. Godspeed, darlings."
Thank you, Jacqueline.
And then this is from Precious. "Make us proud. We are so excited to have you represent us, and we will follow you every step of the way. Stay winning." Oh, and then the last picture, I really like this one, sorry. One more. And then this is from Princess Faith Akoma. "Whatsoever." Are you sure it's not your cousin?
Positive.
Okay. Okay. Well, she says, "Whatsoever you can conceive, believe you will achieve it, and the stars will be the beginning for you." So, just in case you guys are like having a low day and you feel like, oh, we can't really do it, please remember these cards. They come on behalf of Travelstart and KLM, and we are so proud to be your travel partners to South Korea.